Hey guys, it's Lee here, how you going? Just showing you my fuel pump out of my 5.4 litre free valve V8. I had a bit of issues with my car, skipping and hopping after 120 kilometers per hour. That was down the quarter mile, and my fuel tank apparently running out of fuel when I had about 80 kilometers worth of fuel left in the DTE, showing on the DTE. Now, I knew that wasn't the case. I knew I still had 70 to 80 Ks in the tank, and I knew exactly what was wrong with it. The springs, which are built into the reservoir here, are stuffed. I'll show you an example. What happens as soon as you get low on fuel, they always say you should always fill up at around 100 Ks left of fuel on the DT, and that is correct, because the reason why is if you run the tank dry, what happens is it dries out the springs in here. When it dries out the springs, it jams. And what happened to mine is it jammed, as you can see here. And what happens is as soon as they jam, it dries up and it jams, which means that here it lifts. And then when the fuel gets low, it says it has 70 Ks of fuel left in the DTE, and she doesn't, she just dies. So that's what happens. So if anyone has a BA Falcon or an AU or any BA Falcon, I'd recommend replacing the fuel pump, because mate, when you accelerate, you know, when you're just doing your daily driving, mate, it just skips. This one's done 260,000 kilometers, and yes, my 5.4 has done 260,000 kilometers. But yeah, they recommend replacing it after 100,000 kilometers. Now the new one I've put in is a Walbro, which they recommend, apparently, don't quote me, but my friend tells me their recommendation is around 150 plus for replacement, 1,000 kilometers. So this is just a video for you guys to show you what it looks like. As you can see, it's jammed on one side, and that is a worn out fuel pump. Thanks guys.